Yeah, what's up everyone on Twitch? How y'all doing? Let me go ahead and get this shit going real quick. I hope my shit is good. Yeah. So, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another stream, man. And yeah, right now kind of down in the dumps, so I thought, hey, why not get more down in the dumps by reacting to some scary shit, man? Yeah, that sounds perfect. So, oh Lord, let's go ahead and fix this real quick. Bro, I don't know why I'm deciding to do this to myself. I'm just like, hey, you know what? I hate myself today. So, that's exactly what the fuck we're doing. We're hating ourselves today. So, yeah. Hope y'all all enjoy, you feel me? Go ahead and do that. Yep, that's good. Oops, sorry. The fuck? I did not mean to move this, bro. Okay. Move that a little under. Not that much. Come on, we need to be able to see the shit. Okay, hopefully that's good. That looks good enough. Okay. So, we're gonna be watching some Mr. Nightmare. This dude is... Oh, really, Herman? No. No 6'7", Herman. You better stop it. It's an old fucking meme, Herman. It's dead. It's fucking dead now. So yeah, we're gonna be watching some Mr. Nightmare. This is 7 disturbing videos captured on Ring/Slash doorbell cameras. That's gonna be extra scary considering these are real, supposedly. So, without further ado, let's get into this joint.
It's been a long year since I've done a Ring cameras video. And as
Okay.
it turns out,
The
people
fuck
are
is
still
you?
creeps and a lot of new videos have surfaced.
Why are you
So let's
smiling
look
like
at
that?
some of them.
Bro.
This first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women, to be alert of your surroundings, especially
Word?
before opening your front door.
Oh, they planning to rob the place or some shit? No, that dude's good. Oh, Lord. Oh, I could already see what the fuck. Oh, my God, bro. And they out in the middle of nowhere. Herman, is this nowhere you are? Yeah, this looks like Virginia. Herman, is this where you was? Huh? Yeah, it looks like some activity going on over in Virginia, Herman. Where the fuck is he going? Oh, hell no. What is he doing, bro? Oh, yeah, he's trying to rob. Oh, Lord, yep. Bro, like, she obviously shut the door. The fuck you trying to do, bro? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right. Get your ass out of here, bro. The fuck? What a
As you
fucking
just saw,
weirdo.
a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door
Bro.
and was mere seconds away from him getting inside.
Bro, people
As
are
the
so
man approaches
stupid,
the
bro.
driveway, you can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity,
Yeah.
clearly with premeditated intentions.
Yeah, this dumbass.
As the man walks up the driveway, the daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching
Bro, you need to
threat.
be watching what your kids is
Luckily,
doing,
she
man.
makes it inside
like,
and shuts the door in time.
Good.
She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying Ring footage.
Bro, I can't not believe
The woman made a report to the police as soon as she saw the footage.
probably
What the
do
police
much.
said was disturbing.
What?
There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area who had been targeting women and children. It's suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime and want to conceal their identity.
Exactly.
The woman in the video just may have saved her and her child's life just by the skin of her teeth.
Bro, how can you be so stupid,
if you're not
bro?
convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video. A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, 2 large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
Bro, see, this is why you need fucking a gun, bro. This is why you need to have guns with you, bro. Gun, something like that, bro. Cause shit, you ain't about to do that to me. Fuck all that shit. I'll be damned if you do some shit like that to me. Oh, okay, Hillbilly Bob, what's up? Damn, bro. You bold as fuck. Bro, y'all are bold as fuck, aren't you, bro? Billy Bob and Jarvis here. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all serious? Dude rolling up in a fucking tank top and shit like shit's sweet. No, bitch. What the fuck? Good, call the police. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yo, yes, is better dip. Fuck out of here, bro. Exactly.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house.
No,
However,
the fuck they did
short
not.
window of time between the girl entering the house and the man stepping
excuses.
on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl.
Yeah,
You'd think
right?
anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house.
Bro.
Or at the very least, know who lives in the house.
Fucking
It
dumbasses,
could also
bro.
be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so
Yeah.
he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she
Yeah,
notices the
you
men
think
at
that
the door.
motherfucking shit don't have audio,
Seems
huh?
they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police."
I can't believe that shit, bro. Bruh.
So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not. Whether they were trying to grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house is up for
Bro,
debate.
you can
as there's
never
no
tell
further
these
info
days,
on this
bro.
video.
You can never
If
tell.
it is the second one, still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy. In
Almost
this
certainly.
video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington,
Ooh.
a couple's seen returning home. The husband is seen unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her.
Word? Word now.
She acts quickly
Oh,
and runs inside,
what the
locking front
fuck?
door. The suspect then spots the
Yeah.
ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the
Damn.
device.
Bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, dog?
It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well.
Yep, I saw that. Uh-huh.
The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings.
Bro.
Fortunately, they made it inside safely.
Thank
The
God,
suspect
bro.
with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old
Oh my
Al-Hussein
gosh.
Drameh, and he was arrested on October 26th. He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree. And he pleaded not guilty to all of them.
Of course he did, even though they got full
With
evidence
this
of your
fourth video,
dumbass.
we moved to something a little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor ring
TikToker.
security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39 in the morning, he's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
Uh-huh. And are we certain that no one's behind that door? We're certain about that, right? Because literally, someone could literally be behind
With the fan
there.
running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se.
Uh-huh.
He ignored it and tried to go back to sleep. But 4 minutes later at 1:43, this happened.
Okay. Damn. That shit's crazy. Well, and at the same time, it could easily be faked.
One of the doors is aggressively yanked shut,
Yeah.
and this officially removes
Don't
any
ask me how that
possibility
could
of a
be
draft
faked,
being
but
the cause of the doors
shit,
moving.
it could easily
It's
be
safe
faked.
to assume he slept in his bed the rest of the night.
Why you... Bro.
This next video also comes from inside of
don't
a
know.
house instead of the front porch.
Okay.
And this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people. And that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep.
Hell no, bro.
Wichita, Kansas.
Fuck
The family's
no.
ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson
no, bro.
at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night.
No.
This was the footage captured.
What the fuck is wrong with people, bro? Like, what is genuinely wrong with people? Oh my gosh, bro. Bro.
Anaya said once she opened her eyes, she felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she
Look at his
didn't know.
Nike shoes.
Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house.
Bro, no
and
shit.
after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya were safe in a room before calling
Did
the
you
police.
just turn on the light?
Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door.
Bro, that's what, bro, why'd you even leave that door unlocked, bro? You always gotta lock your
Luckily,
shit,
the
bro.
ring cameras clearly caught his face.
No shit,
And
because his
using
dumbass
this
turned on the
footage,
light.
police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released.
Oh my gosh,
The boy
bro.
faced aggravated burglary and theft charges.
Wow.
In
Bro.
November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door.
Bro, why are you just standing there?
At certain points, he can be heard speaking.
Huh? Oh yeah, this dude
what he
needs
says is
some type of
impossible
help.
to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after
Bro.
her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? What the fuck? Bro, you drunk?
It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop.
Good.
Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security to do an additional routine throughout the night.
Bro, they should have been
I can't
doing
seem to
that.
find her Twitter profile anymore.
The fuck?
So there don't appear to be any updates on the matter.
Bunch of weirdos, bro. Like
in this last video, an El Paso resident's ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
Huh? Of course it's in Florida. Who the fuck is this? You good?
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
So someone's probably after her or some shit. Dang. You aren't gonna yell or anything? Explain why you're there? Explain why you need help? Oh. Yeah, someone must be after her or some shit.
Is she hiding from a specific person chasing after her?
Who knows?
Or is she perhaps trying to not be seen from any passerbys?
I don't know. Bro, I wouldn't know what to do in this situation. I probably would ask her through the camera, what do you want? What are you doing here? Do you know what time it is? Like, before I even think about doing anything else. Like, why are you here? At my house? That's my first question. Oh. The neighbor's camera lights went off. It must be hearing that knocking or some shit.
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, a car's headlights approach from the right. She's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car.
What?
Perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave.
Oh, so it was a setup type shit. Okay.
Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine. But a month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation.
Okay.
That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeau.
Dog.
The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot.
Yeah.
The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious, such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing.
Bro, it's a good
the prospect
thing.
that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked and be careful who you open them to.
Yeah, see, that's why you can't trust no one nowadays, bro. What? That was crazy, bro. Shout out to Mr. Nightmare, man. That shit was crazy. We got another one apparently. Let's watch it.
On the 22nd of November, 2019, At around 8 p.m., a doorbell camera at a home in Harriet Creek Ranch, Texas, captured footage of a young girl approaching the front door. She was holding a flashlight and looked extremely distressed. She also kept checking behind her, likely to see if someone was following her or not.
I don't know.
No, please.
It seems like...
Unfortunately for her,
is it another
the
setup?
house she approached was empty. The residents were away on vacation, so no one was there to answer. This made her even more panicked as she continued to beg for help.
Please help.
What's that flashing light in the distance? Is that a car light?
By the time the homeowners noticed the footage, it was already too late. The little girl was long gone, and there were no signs of her anywhere in the neighborhood. But the big question remained: who the girl was, and why she had come to their door in such a frightened state that night.
Who knows?
The homeowners didn't recognize her, and she didn't look like any of the neighbors' kids either. So they contacted the police and also uploaded the footage online, hoping the video might reach someone with more information on her. Sadly, it's been 6 years since this footage was captured.
What?
No one has been able to identify the young girl.
Damn.
That said, people online have come up with a few theories that might contain some truth.
What?
The more cynical side of the internet believes the girl was nothing more than bait for a group of robbers hiding just outside the camera's view.
That could be.
It's a known tactic where robbers send a scared-looking child or woman to the front door.
That
Out of
could
concern,
be.
the homeowner opens the door to help, only for the robbers to appear from hiding and force their way inside.
That could always
However,
be the
this
case.
theory doesn't really hold up when you consider just how genuinely distressed the girl sounded. Her voice and the frantic way she knocked
she
seemed
could
too
be just a
real
very
for
good
child
actor.
that
You
age to
never
be
know.
faking.
She could
The
just
more
be a very good
likely
actor.
and more tragic theory is that this girl was 9-year-old Serenity Dennard, who had gone missing earlier that year.
Damn.
Serenity had been diagnosed with reactive detachment disorder and disruptive mood dysregulation disorder, which caused emotional instability and frequent attempts to run away. She was admitted to Black Hills Children's Home, a youth treatment facility near Rockerville, South Dakota. Unfortunately, the staff weren't able to keep a proper eye on her, resulting in her running away from the facility on the 3rd of February 2019. A massive search effort involving over 1,200 people was launched, but despite their best efforts, they couldn't find any clues about her whereabouts. The working theory was that she likely ran into the wooded area surrounding the facility, got lost, and succumbed to hyperthermia. However, police didn't rule out foul play. This is where the mysterious doorbell footage comes in. Many speculated that the girl in the video was Serenity, who had gone missing 9 months earlier.
How
It's
close is
possible
South
that a
Dakota
kidnapper
from
took
Texas,
her to another
then?
state, and after months in captivity, she escaped and tried to ask for help. Though Serenity's family viewed the footage and said the girl wasn't her, many people online still believe it was.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, none of the theories were ever confirmed or disproven.
Parents know their
Investigators
kids
weren't
best,
able to find Serenity,
is what they
and
say.
search
so.
efforts were officially suspended in early 2021, and the girl in the haunting doorbell video was never identified either, leaving her case an unsolved mystery.
Oh, shit. Okay, then.
On the morning of July 31st, 2022,
31st,
just before
21st?
11 a.m., 22-year-old Allison Duckrow and her mother returned to their home in Sydney, Ohio after breakfast.
Sydney, Ohio.
While making their way inside, an unknown car pulled into their driveway.
Bro, y'all didn't
A
notice
second
that?
later, the driver approached the front door.
Who the fuck is
22-year-old
you?
James Rail, Allison's
James Rail.
ex-boyfriend. The two had broken up over 18 months earlier and hadn't spoken since.
Get the fuck
The
over
night
yourself.
before, he had sent her a creepy voice note saying he would visit her the next day.
Oh.
Hi, Ollie. It's James. I just wanted to reach out to you
Huh?
because
Because you,
I just wanted to see how you're doing.
you sound really nervous.
And maybe hear from you if that would be alright, I guess. It's been a while since I've talked to you, and
Bro, get over yourself, man. There's plenty of there's plenty of girls to go around,
like
man.
it,
Alright?
I don't know what I feel.
She obviously don't fuck with you like that, bro. Just just leave her be, man.
I do know that I do want to talk to you, though.
Why? She's over you, bro.
Dude,
You a fucking weirdo, bro.
it'd be nice.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Be sweet.
What?
It's
Bro.
probably late right now, but if you want tomorrow, you could probably give me a
No.
call.
No, she's not gonna do that. Bro, obviously she broke up with you for a reason.
Yeah,
You're a
that's about
fucking
it.
weirdo.
Please give me a call back.
No.
Thank you.
Allison never
Bro.
responded or gave permission, but he showed up anyway.
Wow.
She recognized him through the live camera feed and decided to ignore him.
Good.
After about 3 minutes, James left the porch, only to circle the house looking for another way in.
What?
When that failed, he returned to the front door again and began trying to break his way in.
Oh my
When
gosh,
Allison and
bro.
her family didn't open the door, he became agitated and started forcing it, with James refusing to stop.
Wow. Dog, are you serious? Bro, you
Allison's
are a
father
fucking
was left with
psychopath,
no
bro.
choice but to use his firearm.
Yes,
ending
please, get the
confrontation
gun.
Minutes later,
Please get the gun. Yeah, please. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Get your ass out of here. Yeah. Exactly. The fuck are you doing?
the family had already called the police, but no one could have anticipated the scene that awaited them. Allison and her dad were questioned, and her father later stood trial on August 4th, 2022.
Wow, what, for defending
I
himself?
understand. Were you aware of the text messages that James had sent your daughter last night?
Probably not.
Okay, so your daughter did not share those with you?
No, probably not.
Thanks to the doorbell camera footage, he was acquitted of all charges on
Good.
the basis of self-defense.
Good, thank you. Good, I hope he got hurt, too. I hope one of them bullets hit his
On
ass.
the night of January
Fuck.
18th, 2025, a homeowner in Carrollton, North Texas, received a doorbell notification while out shopping.
Bro, what's up? What's good
When
with
she
y'all in
checked the live
Texas, bro?
feed,
What's good with
she saw
y'all,
a
bro?
mysterious man standing on her porch, dressed in
Oh,
all
what the
black, with a red
fuck?
face and holding what looked like a cardboard box.
Nah.
He moved closer,
Yeah,
revealing that he was wearing a red
Jesus,
satanic
rebuke
goat
this.
mask.
I rebuke this, bro.
He
No,
rang the
sir.
doorbell and then walked away, leaving behind
Nah.
a sign with the words Revelation chapter 20, verses
Nah.
1 to 15.
Nah, we
The verse
rebuke this
references the
in the
binding
name of the
Satan,
Lord.
resurrection, judgment, and eternal torment,
No.
making the visit even more disturbing.
Uh-uh.
The homeowner called the police, but since the man hadn't committed a crime, they couldn't do much.
Oh, yeah, he committed
As
a
she
crime,
later
alright.
said in an interview, I'm scared. I'm scared to leave the house. I'm scared to be at the house.
That's why you gotta get you a
The
gun. You
story
in Texas,
was later
bro.
dropped by the media,
The fuck?
and no follow-up information was ever reported.
Oh my gosh, bro.
On July 21st, 2023, two elderly women visited the home of their friend, 58-year-old Sharon Gordon, in Dudley, UK. They hadn't heard from her in days, and upon entering, they discovered her lying face down near the stairs, covered in blood.
Damn.
Police arrived quickly and confirmed it was a homicide.
Damn.
Investigators then checked the doorbell footage, which showed the last visitor to Sharon's home, her contractor, Peter Norgrove.
Oh.
He initially claimed Sharon was alive when he left, but footage revealed him leaving with bloodstains on his trousers.
Oh. Bro, are you
Investigators
serious?
also found the weapon he used in his shed, and he later confessed.
Wow.
Sharon had hired him to build an extension, but after 15 months of delays and poor work, she confronted him. Peter lost his temper and attacked her with a hammer.
Are you
He
fucking
later
serious?
pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life in prison.
Oh, good. I hope they have fun with him in prison,
On October
bro.
6th, 2024,
fuck?
Kristen Paul was watching TV at her home in Fresno, California, waiting for her husband to return. Just after midnight, the doorbell rang. Assuming it was her husband, she opened the door,
What?
only to find an unknown woman with a crazed look. Christine slammed the door
Good,
shut.
good,
The
good.
woman became enraged and began trying to force it open.
Oh.
When that failed, she tried breaking in through a nearby window.
Are you fucking?
Christine called
what
the police
fuck?
while arming herself for protection.
Good. Good.
Luckily, an officer arrived within minutes and de-escalated the situation.
Okay, good.
Hi.
Who the fuck are you?
Somebody tell me.
Then why are you trying to break in? Yeah.
Because my friend was there.
No, the fuck you don't.
Despite her erratic behavior, the woman immediately calmed down when confronted
Of
by
course
police.
she's wearing a
and was
Rick and
taken
Morty
into
shirt. What a
custody.
fucking... Oh
Christine
my
later
god, bro.
said she was just thankful the officer wasn't a minute later.
Oh my god. People are psycho, bro.
On August 12th, 2025, the Wilson family was asleep in their home in Midlothian, Texas.
Again,
At
another
around
Texas
1 a.m.,
one. What the fuck?
21-year-old Malia noticed a bright flash outside. When she ran downstairs,
Whoa.
she saw their front yard engulfed in flames, just inches from the house.
Damn.
Came halfway down the stairs and I seen this window right here just lit up in flames, and I just ran and got my dad.
She woke her
Bro.
father, who called the fire department.
Good.
Firefighters arrived within minutes and extinguished the flames before they reached the home. The doorbell camera
thankfully.
revealed that someone had poured gaseline around the house and set it
What?
on fire before fleeing.
Oh
The suspect
my
wore a
gosh,
hoodie and
bro.
mask, concealing their identity.
What
The homeowner,
is
Darrell
wrong
Wilson,
with
believed
people?
the attack was retaliation for a lawsuit he had filed against a former employer.
Oh my
However,
gosh.
police had not caught the arsonist, leaving the family terrified the attacker might return.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is why you gotta keep a gun with you, bro.
In the early morning of March 11th, 2025, a homeowner in North York, Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
was awoken
Oh,
by
I
strange
just went there
movement on their
too.
porch.
I just
The
came back
footage
from
showed a
there.
person wearing a colorful
What
tie-dye
the
cloak and a paper plate mask
Are we
decorated
serious?
with jagged teeth and red eyes.
Bro.
They carried a cardboard box, which they placed on the doormat before announcing themselves as the Box Demon.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, now.
A faint
bro.
lullaby played in the background as they walked away into the darkness. Thankfully, the box was empty.
Good.
People online later suggested the figure was dressed as Dandy, a Roblox horror character.
Oh my gosh,
Although the meaning
bro.
behind the act remains a mystery.
Oh, people need. Oh my gosh, bro.
In June 2023, the mother of Instagram model Guste Genescate noticed something disturbing in their doorbell footage. An unknown man had been following Guste home and was seen lingering around the house. He looked through the windows and wandered around the property.
Yep.
Terrified, her mother called the police.
Another
They
crazy
couldn't take
stalker.
action since no crime had been committed.
Of course.
Unable to sleep, Guste set up a rope booby trap in the yard. A
Ooh.
week later, the man
Okay.
returned and tripped on it around 2 a.m. When
Ah.
Guste checked the camera, she saw him standing right outside her bedroom window, staring inside.
What
She
a
woke her mother, who banged on the
bro.
window and scared him away. Another woman in the neighborhood later reported the same man.
What a
Despite
bro.
having a clear image of his face, police were unable to identify him.
Are you
forcing
serious?
Guste and her mother to move. As of now,
Wow.
the stalker remains unidentified.
What is wrong with? Oh my! I keep saying that, but I'm just.
Late
I
one
don't
night
understand.
in an Alexandria, Virginia neighborhood, a doorbell
Oh my
camera
God, of
captured
course,
pure
Virginia.
horror.
Herman. Oh, okay then. The fuck?
Three masked figures in full Halloween costumes stood outside a home at around 10 p.m. and refused to
Bro.
leave.
Is that
One of the
really how
occupants,
bored y'all are
Shayla,
in a
initially
Virginia
thought it was
Herman?
a prank and even greeted them with Happy Halloween.
What?
But within seconds, the mood changed.
Oh my gosh,
The
bro.
trio rang the bell, shook the doorknob, and kept knocking. The
Bro.
knocks growing louder and more aggressive.
Y'all must really not have anything to do in Virginia, Herman, if this is what y'all doing. Like, what the frick, bro? Oh my gosh. Bunch of losers, bro. What a... Oh my gosh,
When they
bro.
couldn't force open the front door, they moved to the backyard, slashed through a wooden fence,
What?
smashed a deck screen, and pounded on the windows, taunting the family inside. They
Man.
threatened to kill the occupants,
Oh,
telling them
I
it's
wish you
either
would.
you coming out or we coming in.
Okay, bet.
You come out when we coming in.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna come out with my 12 gauge. Hope y'all
The
have
ordeal
fun.
lasted about 6 to 10 minutes before the masked intruders finally left, but not before leaving the family shaken and fearful. The homeowner's
Bro,
daughter
wish
later said they
motherfucker
were
would,
forced
boy.
into hiding and felt unsafe in their own home.
She just died, so it's just like, I'm just glad I was there. Now she's in fear. She don't want to stay there by herself. It could
Bro.
have been bad.
It could have. That's...
Our
Bro.
Second Amendment right was not used and could have been.
It could. That's why you need a
Yeah,
gun.
Transparent.
Authorities launched a criminal investigation for attempted burglary and criminal threats.
Bro, this motherfucker gonna talk about some. It's either you come out or we come out. All right, bet. I'm coming out, but I'm coming out strapped. So y'all best be ready. What is wrong? Oh my God, I keep saying that over and over again, but I just don't get people, bro. I don't get people, bro. Y'all don't have hobbies y'all need to do or something like that. Y'all need to do something. Clearly. Because what the frick, bro? Alright, here we go with another one, bro. Volume 3. Good lord, bro.
This is a part 3 to the scariest things caught on doorbell cameras.
Ugh.
Once again, by the end of the video, you may consider getting one yourself.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't have to.
This footage
well,
that a
maybe
viewer
I should.
sent
I
me.
don't know.
A person can be seen crouch walking towards his front door through his doorbell camera. The person was wearing a hat, face mask, and sunglasses, allowing none of his face to be seen.
Oh, okay, bro. It's like that, huh? You trying to hide it?
After trying to open the front door and failing, the person starts to fiddle with the doorbell, noticing it's a video doorbell, so he probably tries to take it off.
Yeah, you can't do that, dummy. Yeah, you can't really do that, dummy.
What likely happened was that when he realized that he couldn't get the doorbell unmounted without a special screwdriver, he started to hold his hand in front of the camera after ringing the bell.
Wow.
The viewer told me that this happened at 2 in the morning, and so when he heard his doorbell and ring notification go off, he instantly went to his phone to check who was at the door. Only to see exactly what you're seeing.
Bro.
The man then walks past the doorbell to the side of the house, and by this point, the homeowner was on the phone with 911 reporting the incident.
Good.
While on the phone with 911, the homeowner heard the doorknob to the side entrance door being fiddled with.
Oh, hell
and this
no.
was a door that he had been known to leave unlocked accidentally from time to time.
Why?
However, luckily on this night,
you gotta always
that
make
wasn't
sure
the case.
every door in your house is
Since
locked.
the intruder couldn't simply walk in through either door, he started to say hello repeatedly through the door in an off-putting tone that sounded so overly friendly that it was creepy.
Bitch, goodbye.
The 911
How about
operator
that?
told the homeowner not to open the door or to even acknowledge the person.
Yeah.
The person would then start to bang on the door for a few moments until seemingly giving up.
Oh my
the police
god,
showed
bro.
up but couldn't help out much based on the video.
Of course.
Later that night, the homeowner received another notification that there was movement at his front door. When he checked the video feed, he couldn't see anyone. He still has no idea who was under that mask and glasses.
Bro.
This following footage was also captured by a viewer's doorbell camera at their old house, which is still active while he tries to sell it. One morning at around 4:30 a.m., his cameras detected a man running from across the street from his neighbor's home, across his front yard, and up to his front door. The man was naked, with one of his hands blocking his privates.
Bro, why the fuck are you naked for, bro? Yeah, I get you, bro. I get you, man. I trust me. I don't want to see that
The footage
shit.
was caught from 2 angles. He was arrested a short while later by local police.
Oh my
He
gosh,
was apparently
bro.
high on crystal meth, and he had removed his clothing due to a fear of snakes being inside of his clothes.
What
and he
the
was running
fuck?
around the neighborhood knocking on doors and ringing doorbells, yelling for help. The neighborhood is reportedly pretty quiet. The homeowner never had any sort of issues before this. In his words, he ran up my front yard onto my front porch and rang the doorbell.
Bro.
For the next minute or so, he was ringing the doorbell and knocking while pacing back and forth. He looked panicked, and his expression drifted from someone in pain to a look of pure crazy, and at one point said he needs help. After
Bro,
that,
yeah,
he
you
ran
do
off
need
back
help.
into the night. The guy was picked up by an officer around 5 a.m. not far from his house.
Oh my gosh.
And
Bruh.
this footage is why you always check who's at your door before you open it.
Exactly.
Especially if you have a doorbell camera. If someone who you don't know shows up to your door late at night, don't open it.
Of course.
Unfortunately, in this video,
That's
exactly what
common
this homeowner
knowledge.
did. Around 10 p.m. one night, a suspicious-looking hooded man approaches the front door of a random house rather quickly and aggressively.
And you open the door for him?
Tries to open the door. After realizing it's locked, he goes to ring the doorbell. Disappointingly, the homeowner opens the door rather quickly instead of checking who's at his door at this hour first.
You want to get robbed, bro? You must want to get robbed. Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ, bro. You at this late at night, you will open the door, huh? Are you fucking serious? You just gonna let this dude in, huh?
Who are you? Everybody knows. How are you? Good. You need to leave. How far? Out there.
No, he's too late now. You are letting him in his house.
Upstairs, hurry. Come on, where are you going? What's the stair?
Okay, good.
Goodbye, you.
Yeah. See, this is why you don't open the door, bro,
The
first.
homeowner was likely too trusting a person, which put him in danger.
Exactly, bro.
Even his initial hi to the stranger at his door sounded overly friendly, considering the man was already creeping in the second the door was open.
Exactly. Like, how you gonna walk
The
in my
homeowner
house?
pushes the man out, causing him to punch the glass of the door before
Ha,
it's
I
even
bet that
fully
shit hurts your
closed.
hand too.
The man then stands there for another minute or so, fiddling with the doorknob a few times.
What
while
a-
the rest of the footage is cut off.
Oh my gosh,
The dialogue
bro.
is near impossible to completely make out, but it seemed the man was under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
He was likely attempting to burglarize the home.
Bro.
The homeowner called the police, but the man was gone by the time they arrived. It's unknown if he was found.
Christ, bro.
This image was posted from the owner of a Ring camera and a Facebook
Yo, what's up,
group
Trev?
to caution others. The woman
What's
warned
up?
in her post to beware a strange man wearing a white mask lurking around the neighborhood after her camera caught him trying to look into her home a little after
Hell
10
no.
p.m. one night. The woman said, "I just want my neighbors to be aware and safe. Please,
Uh-huh.
if possible, share this post. Screenshots are welcome." Not sure what colors he was wearing, but had a hoodie and jeans on.
Oh
The
no,
disturbing
bro.
picture shows the man in the mask looking directly into the camera.
No.
This is exactly the type of image that you'd never want or expect to see come up on your doorbell camera footage.
Exactly.
But it's also the kind of image that would make you sure as hell grateful that you had one.
Yep.
Neighbors of the woman also reported seeing the man walking around and approached their front doors. Thankfully, no one opened the door to him.
Good. Who the fuck would open the door to that creep weirdo, bro?
On May 1st, 2020, around 9:40 p.m., around the beginning of the COVID lockdown, a 45-year-old dad, Raymond Hawkins, opened the door to who he believed to be a delivery driver.
Bro,
dropping off a parcel.
why would you be
Due to new
delivering
methods
this
of
late at
delivery
night,
the
bro?
time because of COVID, the alleged delivery driver backed away from the front door to supposedly keep
I
his
know,
distance
man.
and
I
claimed
know.
he needed to take a picture of the package at the doorstep,
Oh
something
my
many delivery
gosh.
drivers must do for more expensive packages.
That shit it probably is not expensive.
Put in your door and take it because coronavirus.
At this time, the father had his guard down due to the fact that he had no idea the man in front of
Man,
him
that's
wasn't
your
a
first
delivery
mistake.
driver, and that he was in fact part of a gang that was about to storm into his house,
Oh
all
my
of whom armed
gosh.
with knives.
Oh! Fuck! Damn! You see, that's why you don't open up your door, bro. I don't give a fuck. You should have known something was up when they was delivering shit. It looks like pitch black darkness, bro, at nighttime. The fuck is? What was you thinking? Damn. 3 minutes later, bro. Damn. Bro, see, that's why you gotta have a fucking gun, bro. Oh, he took Larry as hostage, yeah.
Christopher Sargent, the fake delivery driver,
Oh my
lunges at
gosh,
Raymond with
bro.
a knife and attacks him when he goes to pick up the package.
Are you
while
serious?
3 other masked men follow from behind. Muffled cries come from the house as there's a struggle between Raymond, his wife, and the robbers.
Oh.
The robbers are only in the house for a few moments before being seen fleeing the house with thousands of dollars worth of items.
Wow.
Raymond and his son suffered non-life-threatening injuries. while his
Thankfully.
sons were described to be worse.
Ooh.
2 of the culprits would be arrested. Anthony Lascelles and Christopher Sargent
Oh my
were both
gosh.
charged with aggravated burglary and
Good.
possession of a knife.
Good.
The other 2 culprits were never found.
Of
One
course.
thing that can be learned from a lot of these videos is that some people will go to crazy lengths to trick other people.
Bro.
The major red flag in this case was that the supposed delivery was taking place at 9:40 p.m.
exactly.
Which is way past the time any notable delivery company will deliver packages.
Yeah.
Usually the latest being 7 p.m.
That's what should have tipped you off in the first place.
On April
The
10th,
fuck?
2020, this was the footage taken by the Ring doorbell of a viewer's
They
friend
got
Kayla
alcohol.
in a small
What the fuck
California
is that?
town. Kayla was being stalked by her crazy former friend Thomas, who became obsessed with her over time and would constantly express his alleged love for her,
Oh my
despite her telling
gosh.
him numerous times that she didn't feel the same way.
Bro.
The week that this footage was taken, Kayla was bombarded with texts and voicemails from Thomas. And as you can see if you care to pause the video and read some of the texts, it starts with what seems to be Kayla accepting his apology for his behavior. However, as the texts and voicemails just keep coming in, she begins to realize how crazy he may be. What you're about to hear are some audio clips from different voicemails he's left on her phone after
my
she had stopped
gosh.
answering him.
Hey, Kayla. Listen, I want to make sure you're not too worried about what happened at the party last week. I had an amazing time, and I think, God, I think you're goddamn beautiful.
What?
And I'm sorry I got so sick. I wanted to come be with you while you were getting ready.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just so totally out of it, and I'm sorry. God, I think I might love you, and I'm sorry.
Bro, she
And
clearly don't feel the same about your
I'm gonna give
crazy
you
ass.
some
Yeah,
space.
exactly.
I want to be there for you and be there for you, and I can't get you out of my fucking head, and I want to be there for you.
See, this
God damn
is...
it. So fucking, God damn it.
Oh my
All I want
gosh,
to do is think
bro.
of you. I want to be with you. I want to be with you. I want to be your Flynn Rider, and I want to be everything for you. God damn it, babe. You're
Bro, you should have been
amazing.
deleted
You are
this dude from
amazing.
your
You're my
contacts,
knight
man.
in shining armor, and I'm so fucking terrified of you, and God, I love you so much. So much. Please
Bro.
call me back.
This is why we need to reopen the psych wards,
I'm
bro.
not gonna give you some space. I'm sorry. I'm coming over. I know you're up and thinking about me. I'm sorry. I'm talking. God, I'm not sorry. God, I'm coming
Yeah,
over.
no, he need to go in the psych
I'm already
ward, bro.
driving. I've been driving the whole time. God damn it. God damn it. I'm coming over. Fucking, I'm not gonna give you space. I know you
What?
called me back. I saw that. Yep. I know you're up thinking about me.
Oh my gosh, bro.
God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I'm coming over. One way or another.
You can
I'm
come
coming
over, but I'll
Fucking
best believe
whatever.
I'm gonna bring the heat, bro.
Whatever. God, I'm
Best
coming
believe.
over. I'll see ya. I'll be there in like 10 minutes or whatever. I'm in whatever. I'm coming over right now. Damn it. I'll see ya. Bye. I love you.
Oh my god, bro.
Rough road. Oh, it's a rough road. Fuck you, Kayla. I am fucking crazy. God damn it.
Bro.
Fuck you. I'll drive into the field. God damn it. Things like that, son. Fuck you. Fuck you, Kayla.
Yeah,
I'm
no, this
goddamn
dude is
crazy.
mentally
I'm crazy
unstable.
for you. God damn it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I am crazy.
Clearly. Clearly, you've shown that.
Oh, that one could be a cop.
Oh my god, bro.
That one could be a cop. We just don't know.
Throw this dude and lock the key, man. Throw this dude away and lock the key.
Alright. I'll settle. Anything for you, my queen. Anything for you. Anything
Yeah.
for you, I'll settle. I'm going slow. My phone is dying anyway.
Oh
My
my
phone is
gosh,
dying
bro.
anyway. I'm still gonna drive by your house in the middle of the night, though. I dare you not to have your blinds open to check. I'm crazy. Maybe you'll
What the
never know if I did it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
The
Oh
footage of
my
him showing up
gosh,
to Kayla's
bro.
house was right after one of his phone calls saying he's coming over, even though it was clear by this point she wanted nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Eventually, Kayla and her friend Ravon would find out that Thomas wasn't even his real name. His
Hmm?
real name is Matthew.
Oh
He'd
my
been using the fake name
gosh.
Thomas Castle, which was a reference to the Marvel character The Punisher.
Wow.
Thomas was a reference to Thomas Jane, the second actor to play the Punisher, and Castle was a reference to Frank Castle, the Punisher's last name.
Wow.
The fact alone that he had been using a fake name with his friend and supposed love of his life was already a huge red flag, and maybe a sign that he was hiding something in his life.
Bro.
The ring footage was taken at 2 in the morning, and after leaving, he would go on to send some more texts, which would progressively get angrier. 4 days after this footage was taken, Kayla and her friend went to the police and filed for a restraining order. He
Good.
left her alone about a month or so after the restraining order was put into place.
Yeah, I
Kayla
don't think
blocked
that's
his
enough.
number and blocked him on social media.
Uh-huh.
And reportedly, he
Should've
basically
been done
disappeared
that.
from the world, and no one knows where he is now.
Who cares where he is, bro? What in the... Bro, this is why they need to open back up the psych wards. Because what the... Oh my god, bro. Oh. Huh. What is... Good lord, bro. Okay. How long have you been streaming for? We could do, like... Maybe one more. Oh, hold up. We could do this one. 3. Yeah, because I'm... bro, I'm getting sick of that shit. Heck, it says 3 creepy real stories with photos. Okay, yeah, let's do that one. This probably be the last one
Mark
we're
was
gonna
a
be
college
doing.
student living in Indiana. His house was quiet and sat next to some woods.
Okay.
During the day, everything felt normal, but at night, the woods made the place feel strange. Behind his house, under the patio, there was a hot tub. That's where everything happened. It was Saturday night, March 29th, around 12:30 a.m.
Okay.
Spring break was ending and school was starting again soon. Mark had his 3 close friends over, Kyle, Keenan, and Derek. They were spending one last night hanging out. They were in the garage playing pool, blasting music, and drinking.
Okay.
Everyone was laughing and having fun. It felt like a good night. After a while, Kyle said they should go in the hot tub. It was cold outside, so the warm water sounded even better. Everyone agreed. They got changed into swim trunks, grabbed their drinks, and went into the hot tub.
Okay.
The warm water felt good as they talked, made jokes, and didn't pay attention to the time. Then they heard something.
What?
It was the sound of sticks breaking, like footsteps coming from the woods.
Hell no.
It didn't sound like an animal. It sounded like a person. They all went quiet and looked around. Keenan tried to calm everyone down and said it was probably nothing. The others laughed, but it was more to stop feeling nervous. They turned the music up louder and tried to keep talking.
Man,
About 10 minutes later, a man walked out of the woods. He stepped into the light from the patio. He was wearing a long black coat, white sweatpants, and a gaming headset. His eyes were wide, and his face didn't show any feeling. Everyone jumped. They yelled at him and asked who he was and what he was doing. The man raised his hands and said his name was Seth. He said he was 33 years old, and he heard them laughing and wanted to join. The guys just looked at each other, confused. Mark told him to leave, but he didn't listen.
Of course he did.
Instead, Seth took off his coat, then his shoes, and then his pants.
What? Oh my god, bro. He looks like a
He was
fucking
now
weirdo.
in only his underwear. Then he got into the hot tub. No one knew what to say. Mark pulled out his phone and started recording. Not for fun, but because the whole thing felt unreal.
I know exactly
this
what
was the footage
say.
he captured.
Get out right now. Bro, what? Why are y'all just laughing like that's something normal? That's not nothing normal, bro.
They started asking Seth questions, like where he came from and if he knew anyone there. He just kept saying he heard them laughing and wanted to hang out. Then he said something really disturbing.
What?
He said he had molested a child.
Huh?
That changed everything, obviously.
How you just gonna bring that up in conversation?
And started yelling at him to leave. They pulled him out of the water. Seth didn't try to stop them. He just stood there, dripping wet and staring.
Oh my god.
Then he slowly walked back into the woods without saying anything. The group ran inside and locked all the doors. Some of them laughed nervously, trying to shake it off. But Mark and Kyle didn't feel okay.
Yeah,
they felt like it wasn't over. About 15 minutes passed. Kyle said they should go back out to lock the hot tub. Mark said okay.
Yeah,
so they got flashlights and stepped outside. That's when Mark saw something next to the hot tub.
What?
It was a phone. He picked it up and saw the screen light up.
What is it?
Whatever was on the lock screen made him drop the phone. He didn't say what it was, but it scared him. He said he thought Seth would come back, so they ran inside and told the others. Everyone tried to stay calm. Then they heard a tapping sound on the window.
Oh my gosh, no.
Mark already knew who it was. He opened the curtain, and wouldn't you know it,
why would
Seth
you?
was standing right there.
Why would you do that,
his face
bro?
was pale, his eyes were wide open, and he had a creepy smile.
Oh!
He didn't say anything, he didn't move, he just stared. Mark yelled for Kyle. Kyle ran in and called the police.
Yeah, you should have been done
Mark
that.
grabbed the bat and went to the front door. He yelled for Seth to leave and take his phone. Seth didn't answer. Instead, he slowly walked around the side of the house.
Hell no.
Mark followed a little bit and looked through the patio window. Seth was standing there again, staring inside.
Man.
Mark told him the cops were coming and that he needed to leave. But Seth didn't move.
Okay,
He
so you want to
slowly
get
raised
arrested.
his hand and waved once. Then he turned and walked back into the woods. The police
Oh
arrived
my
a few minutes
gosh.
later. The guys told them everything. The officers searched the woods and found Seth standing alone, just looking toward the house. They arrested him for trespassing, and everyone thought it was over. But Mark didn't feel that way. A few days later, he saw a post on Snapchat from a girl who lived nearby. It was a video. It showed another man, not Seth, trying to break into her house late at night. That's what bothered Mark the most. It meant Seth might not be the only one out there. There could be more. They could be connected, and they might not be done.
Yeah. Shit, that's why you gotta get you a gun, bro. Story to the tunnel.
A few years ago, three high school friends named Beck, Matthew, and Tyler decided to explore a sewer tunnel in their neighborhood.
Why
It was
would you
winter
do
and
that?
Very cold outside.
Why?
The tunnel was at the edge of their neighborhood, under a small creek next to some office buildings. These buildings were empty and dark at night. The boys had seen the tunnel before, but never went inside of it.
Bro,
It
y'all
always
don't
looked
have
creepy,
nothing
and
better
they
to
joked
do.
about it, but deep down they were curious. That night, they finally decided to go in. They brought sleds with them, thinking it would help if someone asked what they were doing.
Bro,
They knew they weren't allowed to be there, but they wanted to do something exciting.
This is why
Just as they
hobbies
pulled
were
into the parking
invented.
lot, a police car showed up.
Oh, good.
A police officer got out and asked what they were doing there. Someone
Right?
had apparently seen them on the security camera.
Oh,
Tyler quickly said that they were just going sledding.
And the
officer
tunnel?
looked at them for a moment, then told them to leave.
Yeah,
So
please.
they
You ain't
left,
sledding in no damn
but
tunnel.
only for a little while.
Of course.
After driving around for about 30 minutes, they came back.
Ugh.
This time, they parked farther away, behind a building where no one could see them.
Uh-huh.
They walked down a hill behind the buildings. They could see their breath in the cold, crisp air. They stood in front of the tunnel, noting how big, round, and completely dark inside it was.
Uh-huh.
They turned on their flashlights and walked in.
Turn off your light, everybody.
Man, bro.
Dude, this is...
Why, dog? Why?
19. Oh my god, this is
Bro.
Dude, how did we even find this? Oh my god.
See, this is
Inside
bro.
the tunnel, the ground was dry. It was quiet, except for the sound of water dripping deeper in.
Yeah.
The walls had graffiti all over them.
Man.
Most of it looked old, but one thing caught their eye. A date was spray painted in large red numbers. 6/19/19.
I don't want to
The
know.
paint
what that
looked
date
newer
is.
than the rest, like it
Oof.
was done recently. That made them feel uneasy. Their flashlights weren't very strong and didn't shine very far. Still, they kept walking and acting tough, but deep down they were nervous.
Yeah.
The farther they went, the colder it got. The
Uh-huh.
temperature was dropping fast.
Yup.
Even though they were underground, they could still see their breath. The walls looked like they had ice on them. Big icicles hung down from the ceiling. Some were
Bro.
huge and sharp.
Keep it slow,
Oh my gosh, bro. Why? Why?
I think I saw movement. Wait.
Oh
what's that?
no, bro. I see that shit. I see something moving.
Hello?
Why would you say hello? Do you want to die?
Can we keep going?
No! Well, that shouldn't even be a question. What? Oh my god, y'all are so white, bro.
Kill you, dude. Look how low.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Get the fuck
Suddenly,
out of
a
there.
loud cracking sound echoing from further down the tunnel sends the group fleeing in fear.
Uh-huh.
The sound resembled something heavy hitting stone. It wasn't any of them. The sound came from deeper inside the tunnel, too far to see.
Bro.
They tripped, slid, and bumped into each other as they rushed to get out.
Uh-huh.
When they got outside, they were shaking and breathing hard. That's when Beck noticed his phone was missing. He had dropped it while they were running.
Oof.
Tyler and Matthew told him to forget about it.
What?
They didn't want to go back in.
Yeah.
But Beck didn't listen.
Oh
He
my
grabbed his
God,
flashlight and
are
started
you
walking toward the tunnel again.
serious?
The others followed, but they didn't want to.
Oh my
The
god.
tunnel felt different this
bro.
time. It felt even darker. The air felt heavy and strange, like something was wrong. Their flashlights didn't work as well, and the silence was even worse than before. It felt like something was watching them.
Yeah, now they are. Because they're like, oh, they coming back for round two? Bet. I'm not letting them get away this time.
Dude,
That's what whatever's in there is saying.
Do I have to go back there?
No, we don't. Oh my god. How about y'all go ahead? I'll wait in the car. Huh.
At
Let's
some
leave.
point off camera, Beck found his phone. Afterwards, the group continued deeper into the tunnel investigating. And that's when they heard a sound.
What?
It must have hit like here or something.
Fuck no. Yeah, he's telling you to get
A
out
loud
now.
scream came from deeper in the tunnel.
Yup.
It echoed off the walls and felt like it was getting closer.
Yep, it's that
They didn't
crackhead.
wait. They turned and ran as fast as they could.
Uh-huh.
This time, no one talked, no one looked back. They just ran.
Nope.
They got to the car, jumped in, and drove away without stopping.
Yep.
The car ride back was mostly silent. The three friends thought it was over when they all got home. and they were ready to move on with their lives. But late that night, Beck's doorbell rang twice.
What?
This was at some off hour in the night. When Beck's dad went to answer the door, nobody was there. This, of course, begs the question, were the boys followed home that night? Or was it simply a very unfortunately timed ding-dong ditch?
Man.
That remains a mystery.
Who the fuck
The
knows,
night left
bro?
more questions than answers for the three friends. But they all heard the noises and, of course, got it on video. Perhaps it was something they weren't meant to stumble upon.
Man, it was just a crackhead, bro. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, obviously he was in his territory.
In April of 2022, a man named Connor took a construction job far from home as part of a 3-month accommodation program.
Okay.
The pay was decent, and he needed every dollar.
Nice.
He wasn't in the best place financially, and the bonus of working alongside his longtime friend Jim made the opportunity more appealing. They figured it would be a nice change of pace. Extra cash, time away from home, and some peace from the chaos of everyday life. The job itself wasn't bad. A few weeks in, Ryan had adjusted well to the routine, but the area they were stationed in was remote, deep in rural countryside. There were long, winding roads with barely any signs of life.
Okay.
It wasn't unusual to go miles without seeing a single home. Ryan had always loved the outdoors, and he saw this isolation as a chance to unplug.
Man.
Most of his coworkers blew their weekends drinking, but Ryan had different plans.
What?
He wanted solitude. He wanted quiet. So when Friday rolled around, he packed his gear and prepared for a weekend of hiking and camping deep within the woods. A narrow trailhead just 5 minutes from his temporary accommodation became his entry point. Within 20 minutes, he was deep in the forest.
Oh my God,
The
bro.
only sound was the wind and the crunch of his boots. He smoked a couple joints as he made his way further in, letting the stress just melt away.
Tight.
The isolation was comforting for him. Well, at first. Around 7 p.m., the sun began to sink behind the treetops. Shadows stretched long across the trail. Ryan knew it was time to find a place to settle. That's when he noticed something unusual. There was a scent in the air, burning firewood, and a light layer of smoke drifted between the trees.
Man.
At first, it seemed normal. Maybe another camper, maybe a local. But then, he caught something just barely in the corner of his vision. The
What?
faint orange glow of fire flickering through the trees.
Ooh.
Curious and confident, Ryan left the trail and headed towards the source.
Why?
He wasn't scared. He trained in combat sports during his teens and stayed in good shape.
Okay.
Still, something about this felt off to him. As he moved closer, he began to see strange metallic glints. Shopping carts, dozens of them.
Oh yeah.
They were tied to trees with rope hanging for the branches.
Hmm.
Some mangled and suspended in bizarre positions, like a twisted jungle gym of rusted steel.
What the fuck?
It didn't look like a campsite. It looked like a ritual site, like something meant to be seen and feared.
No.
Ryan pulled out his phone and started snapping photos. He had to prove this to his friends someday because no one would believe it otherwise. Then, something even stranger caught his eye.
What?
Hung directly above the fire was a charred, old-fashioned duck ornament.
What?
Sitting in the duck's back was a scorched baby doll. The thing was melted, its limbs warped from heat.
Oh.
Ryan took a photo of that too, but the longer he stared, the more disturbed he felt.
Yeah, you need to get
His
out
chest
of there,
began
bro.
to tighten. The fire was roaring, clearly tended to recently. There were water bottles scattered around.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
had been there, or currently was there.
Yeah.
Maybe still watching.
That's why you need to
He
get
thought
out
about
now.
turning around. Thought about heading straight back to the trailhead.
Man.
But something made him keep walking.
Why?
He tried to convince himself it was nothing. Just some weird loner, maybe
God.
drunk.
Oh my
probably
God,
harmless.
bro.
Still, he checked over his shoulder more than once. 20 minutes passed, and he'd put real distance between himself and that eerie camp. But daylight was fading fast, and he needed firewood before it got too dark. He veered off the trail again, this time to gather supplies. He wasn't worried. He had emergency wood in his pack.
yeah,
Not enough to
okay.
last the entire night. He needed more. After about an hour of preparation, Ryan had set up his tent and built a small fire. It was around 9 p.m. when he prepped a steak and potato meal in foil and nestled it in the glowing embers. He smoked another joint to dull the anxiety. For a while, everything seemed okay again. With his meal finished and the fire crackling, Ryan settled in for the night. He turned on a pre-downloaded playlist of true crime podcasts, listening to cold case files as the forest around him darkened. There was no signal out there, no distractions, Just firelight and static-filled voices recounting unsolved murders. At some point, he drifted off to sleep. But
Why?
It didn't last.
Yeah, I
He
bet.
woke up suddenly. The air inside his tent felt colder. The fire outside had dimmed. He checked his phone. 4 a.m. He didn't know what had woken him up until he heard it. Whistling.
Oh no, bro. See, that's what you're doing. Ooh, no. That's why you bring the gun out and you fire a couple warning shots.
Tune carried through the trees surrounding his camp. He froze. His body wouldn't move. It was like something inside him had shut down. He lay motionless, listening as the sound crept closer. Then the whistling stopped. What followed was worse. Soft footsteps. Fast, light, and quiet, circling his tent.
No.
He couldn't see them, but he could hear them crunching twigs and shifting leaves. His heart pounded in his throat. Then, without thinking, his body finally snapped into motion.
Good.
He jumped
Took
up,
you long
threw
enough.
on his boots, and burst out of the tent. What made it worse, what twisted the fear into something primal, was that the footsteps had come from the direction he had entered the trail. The way back to safety was now blocked. He had no choice but to run deeper into the forest. He sprinted as fast as he could, crashing through brush and low branches. But behind him, he could hear more footsteps, multiple, and they weren't in sync.
Bro.
The sounds overlapped, too fast and scattered to just be one person.
No.
There were two of them, maybe more. For 5 straight minutes, he ran until his lungs burned and his legs begged for rest. He found a dense cluster of trees and dove into the underbrush, burying himself in leaves and tangled roots.
Shit.
He didn't move. He barely breathed. The footsteps faded, distant now, but he didn't dare come out. He waited, still and silent in the dark. Eventually, he knew he had to move. He crawled through the forest with branches cutting into his arms and legs. Every step was slow and careful. When the trees finally began to thin, he broke into one final sprint. He recognized the trailhead, the way out, and he ran without stopping.
Good.
No one followed him after that. The forest was quiet, but the damage was done. He got back to his accommodation and immediately reported the incident to the police. They took his statement and promised to investigate, but he never heard anything back.
Of course.
To this day, Ryan believes the people who chased him were the same ones who built that bizarre shrine of carts and dolls. What they were doing out there and what they wanted, he doesn't know. But it was more than just a creepy encounter. To him, it felt ritualistic, cult-like. He finished his contract and returned home, but the memory never left him. He still remembers the sound of the footsteps, the whistling, and the feeling of helplessness.
I bet.
If there's anything to learn from this story, it would be to trust your instincts. If you find something that doesn't feel right, you should leave. Ryan almost didn't, and he knows he might not have lived to tell the story if he had stayed.
Yeah, that's why
This video was me experimenting with a slightly different style.
Yeah.
If any of you have personal scary experiences that include photos...
Alright, well, that was definitely interesting. Now, what we learned is that you don't fucking go out into the woods by your fucking self. You should at least bring someone with you, bro. And y'all should have guns. Alright? That's what we fucking learned here today. And that the psych ward should have been opened already, bruh. That's all I'm saying, man. And lock your doors. Every one of them. Don't let no one in. Stuff like that. So, yeah, I thoroughly fucked me up. I don't even know, bro. But, yeah. So, thank you everyone for tuning in the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in after. I appreciate one of y'all. Because I was doing this right here was for all of y'all. Because it's about at the end of the day. And with that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Peace out, y'all.